Southeast Minnesota Together is moving forward with its plans to accomplish our primary goal, to alleviate the gap in our region's workforce shortage and set our current employees, businesses, and community members up for success in the coming years.
Market the region was our number one for what was...
We have heard the opinions from hundreds at our 3 roundtable meetings in Albert Lea, Owatonna, and Winona in recent months and are excited to further our efforts this year. Before we get too far, let's take a small look back into our discussions. First up, Albert Lea.
I honestly was not aware of the workforce shortage in this part of the state, and it's everyone's responsibility to help ease that problem in the next 50 plus years.
More than 330 of the region's community members and employees participated in the discussions.
I knew it was a bit of a problem, but I didn't know it was this big.
I think this is really critical. I mean, to have a vibrant economy, you have to not just have jobs, you need to have the people who are going to perform the jobs.
It's good to know that there's other people out there that are dealing with that same thing and learning from them on how they're handling that situation.
From there, we headed north up I-35 to Owatonna in November. The turnout was equally impressive and more concerns were heard.
The collaboration, I just love the interaction, those small group conversations. I love the fact that I met a number of new folks who brought different perspectives, different ideas, different viewpoints to the table, things that I wasn't thinking about.
At our third and final stop, we cut across the region to Winona State University. We were joined by guest speakers who fueled the discussion on workforce and personal experiences in the region and what might be expected moving forward.
And that was the great part of it, is that on one side of me I had the Human Resource Director for Winona Health. On the other side of me I had the President of Winona State. Anytime you can get those people together and they can talk and collaboratively speak, that's great for the region. And only good things will come of it.
So, what's next? Those who took home their insights from our previous meetings come back to the table for further discussion in our Strategies for Action conversation in late February. We've collected the opinions, ideas, methods, and processes of feasible change in the region and will continue to work to bridge that gap in our workforce.
So the drive that I'm going to head down is to help support the thought about how do we market this region.
How do we make sure kids are either going to some sort of certification program after college or going into the workforce?
We don't have enough employees, and we need to be working on that, and we need to be working on it on a state and regional level.
The change started with you and your support. We can reshape our regional outlook, and we will continue to work together. Southeast Minnesota Together has compiled all of your thoughts and ideas and have identified 9 common threads. These threads include school business partnerships, mentorships, apprenticeships, and career pathways, cultural diversity and welcoming communities, transportation, employer benefits, marketing communities and the region, housing, early childhood education and childcare, reducing barriers to employment, finally, employability and connections to employment. We need you to help put these strategies into action. We will gather again in Stewartville on Thursday, February 25th at noon to develop strategies for action, reactivate our project teams, identify key resources and stakeholders, discover resource materials already available and models that are already in use in the region, and we'll talk about a potential project that will also be able to compete for Southern Minnesota Initiative Foundation's Micro Incentive Grant. Southeast Minnesota Together. The conversation continues.